Yo, so real quick, I want to talk about karma. So, as of recently, I've been heavy on my healing journey, right? And I came to the conclusion a few months ago, like I really sat down with myself and was like, wait, so if we reap what we sow, right? And what goes around come around, right? Get this. What if I was put in this life because in my past life I done okay, to put this more in perspective, I'm talking about child abuse, right? I'm thinking like in my head, I'm like, well, what if in my past life I was the abuser? What if in my past life I was the one who was hurting a child in some way, And it's now coming back to me in this life. Hence everything I've been through so far in my life. So, just to put that in perspective. And then after I realized that, came to that realization, I'm like, well, guess I can't feel that bad for myself no more, right? And the other day, I was getting a Thai massage. Yo, I recommend that if you haven't gone one yet. Yo. So, I'm telling my massagist or masseuse, like, where the pain is and stuff. I'm like, yeah, man, got hit by a lot of cars in my life, by people and stuff. And she's like, well, basically what I just reinforced, like, wow, so think about that as like what kind of things did you do in your past life. I'm just throwing it out there. So at the end of the day, that kind of took me out of my slumps. Like, well, I guess I can't feel that bad for myself. I'm not gonna say anymore, just like I shouldn't really be feeling as bad for myself as I should. I'm just saying as an example. But needless to say, that's not to degrade anyone's feelings or problems out there if you took it that way. It's nothing like that. It's just that really thinking, like, look at it from a spiritual perspective, another perspective. Maybe your childhood traumas, your traumas in this life, you have done onto others in your last life. Because, to be honest, throughout my whole life, I kind of just knew. I, I don't know, I just had like this instinct. I kind of always just knew that people will get what is coming to them. Even if there is no legal justice, there will be cosmic justice. I always intuitively felt that so heavily, so strongly in my life. And I just had to throw that quick one out there because, like, I just been really reflecting on that lately and, like, really, really focusing on healing myself. And the one day I just came to that realization, and then that realization just kind of rippled throughout my reality, throughout my you know what I mean? Just once you learn something, then you hear it throughout the whole world. One of those type deals. But that's really all I really had to say on that one. Keep expanding. Love y'all because I love myself.